What's going on, everybody? This is Tom, and I'm bringing you some great little gameplay today. It's my first ever Infected gameplay I'm uploading to my channel, I believe. And guys, I don't know about you, but I love watching Infected gameplay. I mean, I love watching other YouTubers just raping shit up, killing some people, trying to knife them. I don't know, I always get that feeling of revenge because I hate getting knifed. I don't know, it's just so annoying. Knifing is something that definitely should not be in this game, but what do I know? I'm just a retard, so whatever. I just got home from my Spanish oral exam, and I really wanted to upload a commentary because I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now that's out of the way, because I was worried about it for a while. I mean, I'm very good at languages. I mean, I don't want to gloat or anything, but languages is really something I'm very good at. So what I actually realized is that 2 days of studying hard for it was actually completely pointless because you can't really study for a speaking exam that much. I mean, basically what I did, I just wrote out answers to like the 20 questions that I could possibly be asked, and it was totally pointless because, you know, you can't memorize all that stuff anyway. So anyway, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk a bit about the gameplay, how to make you guys better Infected players, because Infected is a game type where you can have a lot of fun if you play it right. Now, I mean, you can go 7-0 every game, or 7-1 that is, and then get infected by camping in a corner, but that's just boring. I mean, what I like to do on Infected is, I mean, this goes for any map. I mean, some maps are just completely unplayable. A map like Carbon, for example, is just totally useless. But this map is perfect, Outpost. Well, it's not a perfect map, it sucks, but, I mean, for Infected anyway, it's a great, it's a great map, really. There's so much space. You got teammates backing up because everyone sits around this, you know, general area. But there's a lot of space to move around, to maneuver, to dodge throwing knives and things like that. But what you noticed I did at the start of the game was pretty much as soon as there were like 1 or 2 people infected, I stayed around the spawn areas that they generally spawn in, which is right on the opposite side of the map, right on that the opposite corner, in that back area where that one of the flags. I think it's A, kind of behind A, basically. And I just kept letting them come back to me because they will come back for revenge, and they will also spawn on your ass because this game has such a revenge spawn system that people will always spawn very close to where they just got killed, so, or where you just killed them. So it's very easy to get them coming back for revenge, and you know, maybe you'll get killed, they'll get a lucky throwing knife or something, but that's the way Infected goes. I mean, it's very frustrating, but you just have to accept it. And you want to get those specialist books as quickly as you can because you can't wait. You can't just sit at the back of the map and wait till there's like, I don't know, you're the last 5 people and there's 15 infected, because you're gonna get overrun so damn fast. I mean, if you keep getting kill by kill like this, I mean, you don't see any like massive like 5-man sprays or anything. But I'm just playing it nice and simple, you know. And right here, I was trying to run away, and look how many damn people there were. I just couldn't. I mean, there was like 2 seconds left. I had a free space in front of me. I killed all the guys in front of me, and I get throwing knife to the foot, which was kind of unfortunate. That's the end of the first gameplay, guys. The second gameplay is pretty much exactly the same scenario, except I stay around this area here, because people will actually rush down that corridor a lot to try and flank a throwing knife. Like, they try to throwing knife from me. Like, what I like to do when I'm infected anyway is stay around here and try to throwing knife the guys on the railing. So that's kind of what these guys tried to do, except I just let them come to me and pick up my specialist nice and quickly. See, I mean, they're all just rushing back for revenge and getting killed and not really getting anywhere, so it was a really nice way to get my specialist pokes going. And obviously the FMG9s are all powerful, unstoppable. Sniper rifles, shotguns, pistols, they're everything pretty much. So, and I gotta say, guys, these guns are so much fun to use. I don't use it too much on multiplayer, but I only use it when I'm exceptionally angry at the game, which is quite a lot of the times. But on Infected, I mean, there's no excuse. You're given to them, so you might as well just have the most fun you can. And, you know, everyone's got them, so you might as well just chill and tear shit up. I mean, I've even had like an 8-man spray. I got that a couple of days ago. I got an 8-man spray on Infected, and I was just like, oh my god, how did that just happen? It was pretty damn crazy. I mean, something like that will probably never happen again. I mean, you get your moments in Infected. I mean, you know, you might get a quad spray in multiplayer and say, oh, that'll never happen again. But in Infected, it's like twice as good. You might get an 8-man spray, because quad sprays don't really, they happen quite often in Infected. I've had quite a few of them, especially when you're the last man standing. And I love being the last man left. Like, you join a game late, you're the last guy left, and then you just totally like get like, I don't know, 5 multi-kills in a row and then die, because that's usually what happens in the end. I mean, you can't really, you know, fend yourself against 17 people. It's kind of difficult. I mean, Infected is great, but I think they could have given it a bit more thought. Like, knifey Barrett doesn't really make too much sense. I mean, it is kind of fun, but the thing is, whenever I am doing knifey Barrett, I just try to hide, basically. I get my assassin, the third, when you get the 3 kills in a row, you get assassin pro. So what I do, I just hide and try to have some fun like that, because I've only ever had 1 MOAB with the Barrett on Infected, and that was just camping behind the Burger Town on Arcadon, and there's just no other way to do well in any other map, when you use the Barrett. So I guess they could have rethought that to some extent, but I like all the other game types, Type 95 and all that stuff. I mean, the one thing I will say is that some maps are really made for Infected, whereas other maps are just damn terrible. I mean, a map like Dome, Everyone just camps on the railings the whole time, which does kind of frustrate me. However, if you don't actually know how to kill the guys on dome camping on the railing, I might make a video about it shortly. All you have to do, there's basically a jeep by that blue fence. You can jump on, if you jump at the right angle, you can actually jump on top of the jeep, and you can throw nothing no problem. As I get my second MOAB of these two gameplays, and I actually managed to survive this time because, as you can see, there were 3 of us left right here. And they didn't quite figure out, well, they figured out a little bit too late that we were around here, so we only had about 6 or 7 people rushing us. So luckily I get all the bonus for this MOAB, which was, I was kind of happy with that actually. And, well, obviously, why would it not be? And I kind of fuck up, my teammate kind of gets owned here. This is totally my fault, but there's not really much you can do about it. Like, right there, I couldn't do anything about that because the guy was just running at the speed of light reduced, so... And as you can see, my teammate is over there, I'm over here, and I don't know what these guys, these infected people were doing. I mean, they were all just chilling in the back, I don't know. Probably having some gang orgy or something, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see more infected gameplay, because I love infected, got tons of gameplay stacked up. But do leave a like, it really does help me out, as you guys know very well. But, I don't know, if you do want to see infected, and I'm repeating myself, just let me know in the comments. So, I don't know what I'm on about, I'm just gonna go, bye.